this made-up Russian city on, at least I think it's made up. Legit. But anyway, I wanted to make a people don't want to talk about, and it's just my humble opinion as a small rural town American about racism. I've been some places in my life, and I've met some people, and I visited down south and a little bit to the west, and have experienced um, quite a diverse um, population. I I've met some outstanding human beings. I've met some human beings that were um, probably limited in their youth, and had some restrictions that are of no fault of their own. That's just the way that the cookie crumbled for them in their life, and that's what a lot of this has to do with. It's not about what we look like, but it's about where we came from as people. Uh, if you grow up in a family that has money, you're going to feel privileged, and you're going to be able to buy things, and you're going to see a different sort of perspective of life. But on the other hand, you have to understand that there's two sides to that coin, um, two extremes. Everything in this world has extremes. You have a lower end and a higher end. It just depends on how you balance and you find the harmony in it. That's the most important thing. If you have a rich kid who's constantly spoiled, he's going to turn out to have high expectations and be a snob, and most people don't like that kind of behavior whenever they're engaging, and they're going to be kind of, have a little shade at them. If you get a kid who's consistently poor and never gets to see those privileges, and that frustration boils over in the family, and there could potentially be abuse and neglect, and all of those horrible things could happen. And then you're gonna create a human being who's angry. You're gonna create a human being who feels like they need to be loved and recognized and want attention and needed. Um, but but in that regard, skin color and culture and race, that's really what it all boils down to. That's really what it all boils down to. Where we came from as human beings, not necessarily what we look like, because the behaviors that we see are the behaviors as a mechanism that we could use. And it's not fair. It's not fair, when you're born into it. But the great thing about this life is will. Is your will. Is your expressly autonomous independence to create a situation for yourself in any regard. It takes your sheer independent will, your energy inside of you to do that. Nobody else can determine that. Those decisions are yours alone. And if you can find that will deep down inside, you have the ability to change your situation. Because The practical meaning of life is to improve. Everything, every creature does that. Every single day. And then you can find yourself in situations with like-minded people and not have judgment. See the situation with perspective, with true understanding, and not judge, and not be, and not discriminate or have any sort of qualms with people, because you see them if you really look at them, and it's not like you're looking for pity or you want to treat them any differently than what they deserve from other people, because then you're just patronizing them. You treat them as equals. You can still tease them and give them shit. You could still uh, give them a little hell every once in a while. But, in the back of your mind, be aware of what's sensitive to them. But, give them shit over stupid shit, like getting ketchup on their shirt or whatever. Make them feel like they're human. Laugh at them. It's perfectly fine. And then they can attest to that energy that you're giving them, that care. And that's the true friendship. That's the true harmony. That's what you want. That's the real equality that we're all looking for. But in my own personal travels, I've met people from Colorado, I've met people from Florida, Georgia, I've met people up north in Pennsylvania, I've met people across the world in Israel. I've talked to Palestinians. I've talked to Jewish people. Um, everybody, everybody in this world has a kind heart, especially if you have a family. And it's your obligation and your responsibility to raise those kids. Then you understand what it's like to be human. It's just the ignorance machine, man. It's and the lack of encouragement. The lack of compassion. That's what's truly um, bothersome. It's the mental aspect of it. And I wish, with all my heart, we could change it. But changing hearts and minds is something that is incredibly difficult. It's difficult from a financial perspective, and it's difficult from a social perspective, a proximity perspective. What people are given, and it's hard to find will in this world to change whenever you have so much expectation to overcome. You know, I see it, so I want to do it. I want to be that. And depending on how you are harnessed as a child, you'll either embolden the will to do it, or you'll just get angry because you don't have enough belief, which again isn't your fault. And it wasn't the person's fault before that either. Took him out. Oh, outside the window. I'm definitely taking that steak knife. Come here, buddy. Oh, got him too. Uh, we're gonna drink that soda, so I'm gonna drop that. Take Noda Cola. But I have never, ever in my life have felt um, an ill will towards anybody because of what they look like. You know, the the trueness is in the heart. That's where it is. Sometimes I've gotten angry at people, and I thought to myself, this is, this is a little ridiculous for them to act this way, and even got downright fucking pissed off at them, but and said some things that were not appropriate, but it was never just because of what they look like. They had to have done something to me in order to trigger any sort of, you know, ill will towards somebody. I need to eat something so I can pick this steak knife up. Brisket spread. But I guess what I'm getting at is everybody has a battle. Everybody has a situation. Everybody has something that bothers them or something uh, that that affects them. And it could be the most horrible of things that I could never imagine. But then again, everybody has the will to change. To be something that's against the grain, that shows initiative. And everybody wants to fight a battle that's not even a battle that you should be fighting. It shouldn't even be a conversation piece, to be honest with you. But there comes a time. It should actually be a very simple concept, but people have completely blown it out of proportion, and now it's like this, yeah, this horrible thing to talk about, and to be honest with you, yeah, I mean, it kind of is horrible to talk about, but like, how many people are gonna die? You know, how many how many more people are gonna die because is that a fire? Is that a trap? What the hell is that? That's a person. I'm gonna go up in the woods and observe this person. Maybe this will be a self-taught Hippocratic lesson for me, because I'm truly afraid of this person, but I know nothing about them. You know what I mean? I don't want them to kill me. I wish I had binoculars or something. A sniper rifle. Okay. Is that a fire? Or a gas lamp? There's a zombie right there that's not doing anything about it. Maybe if I get a little higher. It's like a green and red light. Like, what is that? Yeah, that's a fire right there. Hmm. I wish I had a sniper rifle, dude. I wish I could see right now. Oh, wait. Is that a zombie? Right where my white dot is. That's a trap. There's somebody sitting there waiting for newbies to come along and get shot. And that's a glow stick. Oh, yeah. Somebody is waiting with a sniper rifle somewhere. Probably on top of this ridge. That's hilarious. Or they're waiting in that house with a shotgun. Man, I wish I had binoculars or something. And it's like you can't do anything about it. That's concerning. Hmm. Come on. I wish somebody would show up. You can see the fire. You can see the actual flame. And I thought I saw a person earlier in the middle of the road. And they might have seen me and are now hiding, waiting to kill me. But little do they know, I'm in the tree line with a shotgun. Taking it easy. Talking about racism. And nobody's gonna even join this chat, probably. Well, I mean, it's in the middle of the day, though, on a weekday, so. But that's okay. They should have the choice to determine whether or not they want to hear something that I'm saying. See, there's a zombie. There's something moving. That might be a person. The way that they're moving is weird. Right where my white dot is. Yeah, I think that's a person. Yeah, right there. I think they're in that house. Yeah, I think I see a person right there. Right there looking out the windows. The zombie doesn't see him though, which is strange. I need to kind of like, yeah, kind of hide myself in this bush. Wait, is that a person? In your bait. I'm just waiting for daytime. I don't even care. Wait, there's a zombie. The zombie's actually in the camp area where there's a freaking glow stick. Oh, it's walking away. The zombie's not freaking out. if they kill it. No, they're going to be really patient about it. They're probably using the zombie. Like I would with a sniper rifle. They're sitting somewhere. Just patiently waiting. I thought I saw somebody right here a little bit ago. Right where that zombie's going. And they didn't move like that. Man, that guy's stove has lasted a long freaking time. Do I hear footsteps? Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go down there and find out what that mystery's about. Instead, I'm just going to end the video, or end the stream. And I'm going to end it right here. But, hope you thought about what I said. Peace. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Was that a person? No, that's a zombie. That just missed me completely. Wow. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm out.